everybody. Hello. And welcome. To... fucking Amnesia the bunker. I think everything's good. I think I put all the things on high. I think we're fine. Let's just do this real quick. Is that good, pastry, like that? Up there, yeah? No? X has disappeared. It's about there? Fine. Alright then, folks. Let's get into the bunkie. For anyone who doesn't know, this has been requested by Cowardly Pastry for 150,000 channel points. If you want me to play something on stream, you can also save up your points and do that. If it's something I really don't want to play, I could play it for just one stream, as is in my points description. However, I have a feeling like if I did that, Pastry just won't talk to me anymore, so I have a feeling that I'm going to have to just play this through to the end. Also, what did I miss on chat? Someone said something about... Male plays Sally the Princess, can I suggest that? 150,000 channel points, you can. Male plays Blatro, but the rest of the VOT picks his jokers. That'd be fun. To survive this war, you'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, a good goddamn sense to do whatever's necessary. I can teach you the first. The second is up to you. Romain Delpy. Ah. Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me and I don't have to play! Please! Alright. Anyway, so here's the bunker, everybody. Let's play. I'm a big brave boy, don't worry about it. Okay, hang on, this is actually really fucking loud. Is that just me? No, don't load. I mean, it's still shockingly loud. Okay, hang on. Let's go there. That'll do. Does this shit still work from, like, older frictional games? Where you could just, like, pick up the thing and, like, float with it? I don't know. Interact with them, then move the mouse. Okay. Did you willingly play the original games? No, but I've seen people play the original games. Hold down R to check how many bullets you've got. None. Let's go ahead and load all of them in there. Tried to put a hat on. I think I might already have a hat. The gun mechanic is so good. But I did pay... Hang on. Did you? I did. Pastry, now water monster can go get fucked. Yeah. Guys, shoot me! They don't seem that interested in shooting me. Chat, I'm desperate to not use any bullets here. Oh, okay, we're good. Thank you! You've been injured. Press tab to see how bad it is. It's 2 fingers worth. How bad is that? Whoa. I think I like this game so much because as a wee pastry, I essentially had a game in my head that was basically just this. At least the mechanics. You just picked up an item that can be used for crafting. Tab to access your inventory page. Bind the 2 cloths to make a bandage. Okay, understood. Like that. Okay, that works. When equipped, hold and press . Just gonna bandage up my leg, feeling good. Now it's only 1. Nope. It's 0. 0 blood, chat. How about that? Ah, classic French. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna catch up with the chat real quick. Tiny little seal, big dreams. Like, I want a gun in a game that's kind of useless. So puzzles only and navigation. Well, I don't like the sound of that. I want the gun to be quite useful. Grenade. Okay. Do I need to throw something at this? Or do they want me to grenade it? I don't want to grenade it. I'd like to keep the grenade. I'll go get a fucking stone or something. This? Maybe this is heavy enough. It wasn't heavy enough. Fine, I'll fucking grenade it. I'm gonna go close that door though, because I don't know if that's like important. Make a bandage from 3 rocks and a hermetically sealed bandage. The opposite of Mini-Morbo, I wanted games of booba and guns that shot laser chainsaws. Yep. Mate, you're worse than me for being told the next track on F1 is Monaco. I just want to hoard all the stuff. Pacey said item hoarding already down. I mean, like, that's how I survive in these games, chat. That's the only way I can win at horror games is by hoard enough items that, god dang it, I don't need to worry anymore. What if they're all Monaco? It's true. Kind of sucks I had to do that, but... What did he say? Wiener something? He called me a wiener? No, not Monica from Friends, Neil. Help me! Help me! It's gas!
It is so fast, fast! We're dying on me now. We make it out of this hell together. Follow me. We're nearly there.
Lambert is with me for the rest of the game, right? And he kills all the stuff for me?
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah,
Yeah?
fate's a
Beautiful.
bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Ho baguette, petit pois. A lot of dead fellas. I've definitely been here after a couple too many when I was younger. Oh, Lambert, looking good and healthy and alive. Like you're gonna be with me the whole game. Come on, Harry Potter.
I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
Ah, Snail! Snail! Ah! Oh, shit! He's not gonna win the Quidditch World Cup now. You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Oh, I don't want to be on my own. Oh, gee, guess I was wrong. Yep. I have a feeling he won't be helping you. I equally have a feeling he won't be helping me. Medical supplies. It's very, very dark, isn't it? Oh no, no, no. All notes that you pick up can be found under the notes tab of your inventory. You can go directly to pick up notes by pressing tab while the icon is flashing. I do have it set. I think this defaults to this chat, I will point out, but I do have it set for the pause while I'm reading notes thing, which I'm quite happy about. Because there's a couple of games I've been playing recently where it doesn't do that. And that's very upsetting. Lynchy, welcome in. Dr. Josinski. Amnesia cause. 10th of July 1916. Soldat Clement admitted to medical treatment following events of 9th of July. Personal effects held in the storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events. Had trouble recalling even his own name. Most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. Continue to monitor. Status does not improve in a week's time. Recommend transfer to St. Etienne for neurological tests. Signed Dr. Josinski. Josinski. You never know. Could be bullets. Alright, I get it. I can press tab, thanks. So it's World War II. It would appear that, given the date is 1916, that it's not. F to bring out or put away the flashlight.
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh. The thought of eating repulses me.
Did I find a note written by myself, chat? Hold down F to charge the flashlight, but be careful not to make too much noise. One of the things I know about this game, by the way, chat, is that obviously you've charged a flashlight like this. But I also know that doing it twice is apparently enough. All photos that you picked up can be found in the photos tab of your inventory. I didn't need to see this. We are being raided by Winterheart. Thank you very much for the raid, Winterheart. How is Stalker 2? Welcome in, raiders. You've joined me for the bunkie, as Pastry would say. Let me just catch up with chat as well here. What an awfully great flashlight. I'm sure it does. They're all pretty loosely connected. Oh, you're saying that they have a timeline. So Amnesia has a timeline, but can't remember. I love how that's a real flashlight and all the soldiers fucking hated it. Sort of a loose connection between them, I guess. Some sort of cosmic evil, right? The Rebirth suffered because it tried too much to go with connections, right? I drowned a few times. Oh dear. Welcome in Raid Shadow Legends, that's right. The protagonist is made of candy floss. Oh dear. Rebirth just seemed confusing and kind of boring, says Pastry. I bet it would still make me poo myself. "14th of July 1916. The body of Sergeant Renard, multiple lacerations, chest cavity torn to shreds, every rib cracked, skull cracked open by repeated blunt force trauma. Who could have done this to him? Don't even recall there being a threat in Rebirth. I bet there fucking was. I bet there was something that made everything scary. I refuse to believe that there was nothing scary in Rebirth. Very dark.
Thought I was the last one. Red fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me.
Uh-oh.
Please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Isn't it hold R to see how many bullets I have?
No. No. Get the ammo.
Also, Kalu for 360, welcome in, by the way. This game is great. Just finished it a couple of days ago. This is it's actually been requested of me by our very own Cowardly Pastry in the chat. And I am a complete fucking like horror puss baby man. So I think they might want to kill me. Oh, good. Can I go home now? Fuck off! Why? Chat, is this not where I started? There's no other doors to open. Oh. This isn't like a blow the lock off situation, is it, chat? Because if it is, you might need to confirm that for me, because otherwise I ain't going to do it. Yes, okay. I know where I am. I know where I am. This is a safe room. You can save your progress by lighting this lamp. Oh, thank God. This is where the generator is. Gonna just grab a whole bunch of stuff. There's a dead fella there. Q Frilou 5806. He sounds delicious, like a French pastry. Now, would you like a Q Frilou with your coffee this morning? You can power the generator by filling it with fuel and pulling the lever. Pocket watch with stopwatch functionality can be synced with the generator to time how much fuel remains. Okay. Warning, generator fuel is extremely flammable. Do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire any weapons near the fuel. For God's sake, don't even smoke your cigarettes near it. Store it only in sturdy metal canisters. Glass breaks far too easily. If it spills, wipe the area clean immediately, then dispose of the rags outside of the bunker. From STD Boys Run. That's an it's SDT, not STD. I was about to say, that's an unfortunate name. Alright. Fuel goes on the fuel table. Rats and burnt corpses. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body, or even coming after the wounded, but the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. All bodies of deceased soldiers must be burned. I've spoken to Father DeRai about this matter. He'll provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for the families. It's not ideal, and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming, so burn them we must! No one put anything in there? I want to put my record on. More. Nothing interest in here. V. Baptiste. No code. Note from head clerk RE dog tags. Important, when processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID tags for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Sorry, I'm also trying to catch up with chat at the same time. I am reading you, chat. If I'm not reading you out loud, don't worry. If you see me walking around like this, it's probably because I'm reading chat. Imagine being chased by sloshing James Sunderland groaning about his bladder. God damn it. James, you need to pee. This box is for storing things from your inventory. Okay. There's like a little service hatch so I can see what's going on outside. We have a map. Also cyber, welcome by the way. Combustible fuel is extremely flammable. More on 11 at 11 on BBC One. Cook your corpses to ensure the rats find them distasteful. That's right. So I'm in administration, presumably. This is me. That's that hallway. Okay. I think I get it. Just confirmation, I believe this to be true, but we don't have like a map you can look at while you're out and about, right? That's not a thing in this game, I don't think. No. That's going to be a problem for me. We're going to get very lost, chat. Very, very lost. Keep on at all times, the fucker hates light. Alright, buddy. I do have another question for chat, though. If I fill this thing, it only is going to use it when I turn it on, right? But obviously, like, I can just put fuel in there. And it will just sit in there. It has an on and off switch. It's not like it's going to ruin me if I put fuel in there now, is what I'm saying, I guess. Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. Alright, so that gives me nearly half a tank on the old Jenny. Look at me, it's dark in here. Right, okay. Put you there for now. Kinda don't need that either right now. Alright, okay. So, what do we have currently? We had a locker code, right? We got Q for Lou, 5806. Officers' mess hall, mission storage, generator room. Okay, that's the Jenny. Soldiers' quarters. I assume that's probably where some stuff might be. Maybe mission storage. And we just came from we came from there, started in the sick room. Pantry's where we got our gun. That's a locked door there to the officers' quarters. And then we came out into this hallway. Okay, so I reckon mission storage is probably where we want to go check next. For now. Hmm? Wait, is there a fucking code on it? Five 5806. I'm just gonna try it because it's the only code I have. I don't think it's at all what it's gonna be, but oh, never mind. Whoa, hush my mouth. I don't think that's gonna be that at all. It is that. Alright, I guess we'll go to mission storage then. I don't know if I want to use the generator yet. Like I do, because I want the light, but... Go for a witch and brain experiment. Yeah, well, that's closed. How to get the hell out of here! Not seen another human for hours now. Might be the last. But in the hope that there might be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit. The only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. Dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please, extend me the same courtesy. Just found new objectives. Objectives will be marked on your map, and notes containing objectives will be highlighted in the notes list. I do like the look of that. Outdoors? Outside? Okay, so Arsenal has now been listed on here. And we've got the little circle up there for... Yeah, that's 3 tanks worth of fuel in there now. Tried at any percent out of the map. Yep, that's the plan. I just haven't told Pastry that yet. That we're just gonna glitch. And the game's gonna be 40 minutes. Dynamite locked up in the arsenal. Detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels deeper in hell. Arsenal is all the way to the bottom. Alrighty. This is where I came from. Isn't it? That's the other side of the safe house. So I just went down that corridor. I don't like the sound of the prison chat. No, I couldn't have gone down that corridor. I must have gone down that corridor. This is interesting, though. This is intriguing. If that's not locked. Just so you know, they'll randomize some of the items, so our help will be a bit limited. Okay. Roman tunnel update. 2nd of May 1916 from Sergeant Joubert to M. Fournier and D. Blanchett. Engineers are broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point, but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. By September we should be in a position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity, updates to follow. When in Rome, man. June 30th, 1916. From Videlpi to M. Fournier and Blanchett et al. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the IV reserve groups, not the TV, the 4th reserve groups of the 2nd Army. I'm assuming that's 4th. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner hash 73014, sorry. I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he's refused to say a word. Suspect he may be an officer or some other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Okay. Tunnels caught my attention. Thanks, Pastry. Yeah. Man tunnels, rather. Pastry, when they realize the word Rome actually comes from the Romans. Like, to Rome somewhere. chat, you best fucking believe, by the way. And I don't care how many complaints there are, that this will be a full me going back to the save room every 5 minutes type game. And if you don't like that, tough shit. We've got 2 bullet, 1 bullet. 1 bullet's less good. Listen, I went back a lot. Well, I mean, this is like the perfect Brave buff, right? Situated in such a nice place. Went back a lot screaming as I did. Yeah. Oh, I can do this. Da, 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 da. So what do we just go into strategic operations? I assume. We should probably go open that door. Fournier, Reynard, Lounge, Delisle, Wine Cellar, and then that goes all the way to maintenance. Okay. Right. Here's my goal, chat. I wish there was a way for me to, like, cursor on the screen. I suppose I can if I do this. I'm gonna go... First off, I'm gonna unlock this. I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna check all of these doors to see what's open. Including the wine cellar. We'll go have a look in the wine cellar. And then I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna hope that door can be unlocked. And then we're gonna head our way back through here. And that'll be safety. And that'll be like a whole fucking thing done. And I'll feel really good about myself. Chat, where am I? I'm at the wine cellar. But why is there no guess? Why did gas happen? I triggered a trap? Who the fuck's laying traps around? From Fournier to Foreman Stafford. This is our 4th formal request for a resupply of wine. The cellar is running low. I fear the reaction among the men and my fellow officers if we're forced to implement harsher rationing. I'm already fielding complaints on a daily basis. This army runs on morale, and morale runs on wine. My initial request was 10 crates. So far we've received 2. Fix it. I actually don't know. In case you haven't noticed, there's a monster in the bunkie, but Pastry, how did they set it up? That's what I'm thinking. It's not... But I can't fucking leave now! Oh, I can leave. Oh, okay. Not so bad. So what did I just do? I went to the wine cellar, there was fuck all there. I mean, there was like a thing for me to open. That door looks very closed. I did not get back round to here again, because, you know, I was pooping my pants. I got some more fuel, though. I think at some point in the not too distant future, chat, we're gonna have a determined goal of what I need to get done, which is to say, like, go and explore the arsenal in full or something, and that's when we're gonna turn the generator on, and we're gonna get as much of it done as we can with the Jenny on. I would still like to unlock that door, so I've got like a better route. If I end up getting, like, going down here and the monster's here, I'm kind of, like, fucked, right? I've got to, like, find a hiding spot. Whereas if I went down here and had this door unlocked, I could make a full run. Or whatever. Which would be nicer. Might be able to outsmart the fella. We took a little bit of damage, but I don't think we're doing too bad. I am dropping... appear to be dropping blood, though. At least I think that's me. Is that me, chat? Yeah, that's me, but... dropping little bits of blood around. I appear to be dropping blood. Check your hand to see how wounded. Not very, from what I saw, but I'm a little bit wounded. I don't even have the stuff to make health yet anyway, so... but I can only imagine me dropping blood is gonna be something that the monster can get hold of, so... do it real fast. It'll lift your move. You can wave, hide a chat, and grunt. What? Oh, this you mean? Hey. I wonder what the fuck you were talking about for a second. Yeah, Arsenal is going to be, like... well, I assume this is not going to be easy to check. I feel like we checked... the lounge, we went and had a look in. I don't know if we found everything in there, to be honest. I think that door is probably closed, but we set off a trap. There is a grenade trap on this door, which I'm willing to bet if we could set it off, would open it. I don't know if we really checked these two. Hornet and Reynard doors. Alright, well. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I don't know why that song's stuck in my head. Mail, is it cold for you? No. Okay. One goal complete, chat. These rooms have been checked. And we've opened up that route. What have I said to you before, chat, about horror games and how I cope with them? For me, these games are just a big list of goals to achieve. And every time I achieve one, I feel a little better about myself. And that was a goal to achieve. And now we can go to the arsenal next. Bravery boosts through goal management. Exactly. Exactly. I have a clear list of things I want to do in my head, and then doing them makes me feel better. Okay. What I will say though, chat, is I want to lock in for the second half of this stream. And I'm going to go for my break now, and then we'll just go all the way through. So, we're going to hit save. I guess this is enough to pause the game. We're going to do the break screen. Enjoy the clips, everybody. I'll be back in a little bit after I've had a snack and a drink. And we'll play the rest of the bunkie for the night. Where we're going to go check out the arsenal, and I'm going to turn the generator on, damn it. Be back in a bit. Ovum. Oh. Oh! Okay! Sure! Yeah! Of course! Maybe Crocodile Tear will help with that! Don't be an egg, please! If at all possible.
Wait! Stand back and leave this to me. Go eat a burrito or something. Crazy, loco. Atropos.
Character. Oh no! Oh fuck, I'm gonna die! Oh shit. For fuck's sake. Oh. That's truly something. It's so what?
Is anyone there?
What the fuck?
Is he making alarm noises?
Hello, can you hear me?
I wasn't ready for that. I get it, chat, okay? We all like dogs. I'm not even a massive fan of dogs, but I still like dogs. I still wouldn't harm a dog. However, these are video game dogs. Remember to make this distinction. And they give me materials, and they attack me. You just need to make some sort of distinction in your head, chat, that they are evil dogs. Did I pick up a dog's skull? Oh, boy. I was trying to make an argument for how we're not bad people, we're just, you know, these are enemy dogs. And then the game gives me a dog's skull. I didn't see the blueprint, I just started taking it up.
I'm going for another lap, apparently.
Oh,
That's gonna be painted floor.
Not the ladder here.
Yeah, that's gonna be painted floor. Like
I'm gonna try and
the
stop you.
painters in there is good.
There you go.
Make sure you get the
you made
items.
it.
Get the items.
Oh no, I'm going for a ride.
I'm gonna empty this.
I might have to do a rewatch of that soon. So there is a okay, well I didn't do that, but okay. It just pushed me down there, like it didn't let me sidestep.
I've not got time for this shit. Oh, I'm gonna read the chat for a sec. Hang on. I don't want to go back to the start. I don't want to know! Game, please! Just don't! If I see that old man, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh no! 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 Fuck!
There is a reason why I don't use cam.
Nah, he didn't flub it.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
All for thee? What are you doing?
No!
All for these feeling charitable this Christmas, clearly. That's a common misconception, Gibbs, you know. That me screaming into the pillow and Jump King is why my voice is broken. I understand the reason, like, behind it. The rationale. What the... Where'd my record go? Oh no, my music! Oh! I was gonna start a collection! God damn it. But no, I've said this before, but if people don't know, the problem I have with my my vocal cords, the polyps I have, they are not caused by stress. They're exacerbated by stress, but they are a viral thing. It is a part of my DNA. So that shit was happening anyway. I'm gonna put my Bible in my cupboard. Gotta keep your New Testament safe. There you go. Why did he have an air horn? Do you mean my clown horn? Right. You exacerbate and go like that, but then again, it meant you could get them sorted before they got worse. Well, basically, it was going to happen regardless. Just I kind of sped the process up. Is what I got told. Okay, chat. Here's the plan. We're gonna turn this generator on. We're gonna sprint down here. We're gonna get as much done in here as I can. I kind of don't want to take the pocket watch. because it's going to take up so much room. But we may end up making a trip back once we get full of inventory and turning the Jenny off. Go, go, go! It's on emergency lockdown, chat. I don't know how to open it. Okay, we only use a little bit of fuel. So, why the fuck do I get in there then? I guess I don't. I guess I go soldier quarters fine first, maybe? Or prison? I don't like the sound of prison. You can bring your paranoia pocket watch for added stress and fewer inventory slots, yeah. That sounds fun. Added stress. Well, now what? I know, chat, I know. I didn't lock the door behind me, don't worry. I won't be making a habit of doing that. So, I need to get some sort of circular fella for this? I forgot the words. Valve, I guess. What pants-shitting grade would you award the game so far? It's very scary. I'm having problems already. In that I don't want to be outside of this room for very long, and I've heard tale, chat, that beyond a certain point of the game, apparently this is the room you want to be in. And that upsets me. Looking forward to the holiday sale. I was going to buy some games from Circular Fella. Yes, yes. Right, so this is on lockdown. This is on lockdown. This is on lockdown. The thing for the lockdown is here. But we've been in all these rooms, haven't we? I guess the only room we haven't been in is like this one and any of the locked ones. Now, I'm assuming I can open some of these rooms by setting off, like, the grenade trap, for example. Maybe throwing heavy shit at the doors. Alright, we use like 1 tick of our generator for not really an awful lot. Chat, we just saved. Alright, that hurt quite a lot. Why are we here? What, you mean like in the story? We're stuck in the bunkie. We got, like, war happened and we were in the sick room and then the people who escaped collapsed the bunker. So we can't leave. There's got to be a way to do that without, like, almost KOing myself.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
Okay. What's the load situation, by the way? Is there like is it just load your last save, or is there a load previous many saves? Because I kind of want to save and then go look at it. But if we didn't blow that door up, then I kind of need to know. So only 3 save slots. Just the last one? Okay. Well. That'd be too comfortable. Not exactly, though. I would argue that even being able to do what I just did was incredibly comfortable, quote unquote. July 1916. Night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone's pacing in the hallway. Probably Reynard. Drunk on his stash of wine, I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either get him into bed to sleep it off or convince him to share the bottle or two with me. 15th July, 1916. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Raynor's screams. They believe them, of course. Fournier went so far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Possible. Worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. Breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Raynor started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be. For the first time, I wished the order to attack would come. I'd rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Do any of you find this? Fournier, our last commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He lost his mind to the abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee! Flee! We must flee and seal the beast where it belongs! He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here. The demon and our men. His constant refrain, it's getting to me. It's the same void of terror that was also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it and I'll radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be our only hope. It's all I can do. All I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. Jobert. That felt like a pretty decent amount of information for me to warrant coming back here. Plus, we now have a bit of Heelys, so that's good. We also have a bottle. Can be thrown. Okay. Distraction. Alright, that shit's full up now. So the next time we go bunkying. Very glad that Mael is feeling comfy in the bunkie. Not exactly, but I think saving... You could argue that saving is too comfortable, but at the same time, I would argue that I just want to not have to redo stuff, so I don't care. I don't think that adds difficulty, I think it adds repetition. Yeah, the bunkie is Pastry's nickname for the bunker. Monster is named Bunky Bartlett, and this is his house. Plus, if we're being pedantic, we should call it Amnesia, the bunker. It's true. Alright. Help me, Jeebus. The power of Christ compels me. The power of Christ compels me. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I got it back. Is it still on my head? Where is it? Oh, it's there. Ah! He's real! Are you in the room with us right now, Jesus? Well, the Bible is fucking haunted. You gotta get a new base, yeah. What is this? Nothing. Second Bible. There you go, unhaunted. We're good now. We're good now, chat. You can only fight God with more God. It's well known. It's a well-known fact. Oh, shit. Please get in there. Ah, good enough. They're in there. Right, okay. You didn't know that, Jeppo? Well-known fact. Is there really nothing in there? That one didn't get blown up. That's insane. First aid kit. That's good. We like that. Okay, so they're saying to go down here, but isn't this also locked off? Am I missing something here? Mission storage is blocked. This is under lockdown, I'm sure of it, but maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah, it's under emergency lockdown as well. I like that I came in here like I did something. So I better save that. Good progress we made. Doesn't appear to be anything else. There, but I did get a stick. Not too sure what stick does. Says it can combine with something. Right, well, I mean, I'm not sure where to go, because so far everywhere is locked. That's under lockdown, that's under lockdown, that's under lockdown. This is locked. I guess all I can do is try and knock down some more doors around here. I could try and knock down the door here. But what am I going to do it with? I need something that's like heavy enough to break it. I need like a rock. Can I get a rock from like over here somewhere? No? There's no heavy shit around here for me to break a door with. You're not heavy enough to break a door, right? What about this fella? Oh. New note. Since you've guessed it's a rock, specifically you want to keep an eye out for natural large bricks, so they're all Cubian stuff, that'll be RNG what you can actually find. Get if you can use a gun. Well, I don't have any bullets now, so I use that to blow up the doors in that corridor. Order to all men. The beast hunts in the dark. The light is our only chance, and the generator is our only hope. You must keep fueled at all times, day and night. Continuous rotation of runs and the main fuel supply must be maintained. Watch each other's backs. Keep each other safe. Don't let the light go out for all our sakes. Okay. Just figure I may as well have a look around here and make sure I haven't got like a rockin' home base that I can take with me. You never know. Ariel armor. Don't let the lights go out. I don't want to. See if I can do my cool Jesus trick again. What happened? Where'd it go? New trick just dropped. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm so cool. Alright, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. This is gonna be the ultimate version of Brave Boy buff, right? Because this is Suicide Run. I don't get to do this in games very often. Resident Evil, I've done it a couple of times. We're turning the Jenny on. We're just gonna fucking go out there and sprint and have a look, and then when we die, we're gonna reload. With the information we had. So first off, you're not usable cloth? That's horseshit. So that really doesn't open. Nor does that, obviously. So he was there somewhere, huh? Still don't like this. Still not a big fan of doing a suicide run. Still scary. I don't see shit. There's no heavy shit anywhere. Am I crazy? Alright, well this will be a good tester to see how long that actually lasted me. Oh, that was actually not bad. But we did nothing, so return to last save. But I feel like I checked most of the rooms I can get into in the thingy area. There wasn't shit there. My burble. I don't know where the other one went. That might be like in the rafters or something. Or like in space. Wait, did I not go down here? No, I did. This is the wine cellar. Yeah. I've been so fucking quiet. Like, I'm just... My brain is tuned in to want to hear any fucking noise. That's not heavy enough. Well. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. So, that is in that room. I could have gone and done all that, so I probably actually don't need the Jenny for this. Well, it will be a bit scarier without it, but what are you gonna do, eh? It's heavy. He's becoming me for real, for real. Well, I don't need the light for that. I need to hoard the fuel. Game ends. Oh. I mean, there's like two ways to look at that, right? Like, for one, I'm hoarding fuel now so that I can use it when I need it. That's how I'm thinking about it. Because that didn't require fuel, right? Like, that was like a very short walk. But the other way I'm looking at it, and what you just saw, was I used the fuel in like an alternative reality. There was another me somewhere that used the fuel and ran around and did all the hard work of finding the thing in the less scary space. So that the wimpy me could go and pick it up in the dark. With knowing it's not very far from where I start. All right, I'm a 2-brick Andy now. I got all the bricks. Put them on my brick shelf. Love that. Love that for us. If you want, before you brick anything, I'll offer a potential hint, but only if you want. As long as, you know, use your judgment in that I assume you're not going to give me a hint that will, like, ruin the fun for me. The game perfectly captures the feeling of running back to your room after turning off the lights. I mean, I would be a liar, chat, if I didn't say, after Spooktober, when I play all the horror games back to back or whatever, I don't end up, like, finishing a stream and going out into the hallway and turning on all the lights just to go to the toilet. And then coming back and being like, I'm not going to look down the stairs because it's dark down there. I'll just say, says Pastry, I'm waiting.
Sticks.
The place you need to go, which I don't think you even know where that is, let's just say this game doesn't really have yellow paint. Place you need to go, which you don't really know where that is. This game doesn't have yellow paint. So I mean, in terms of what they've told me of where to go, we have these quests, right? We have dynamite is locked in the arsenal, detonator handle is somewhere in the Roman tunnels, right? Arsenal is the only place we have access to currently, really, out of this lot. And this guy said, go to the soldier quarters and hide there, right? Now, soldier quarters is here, but it's under lockdown, which means I need to get a thing to release the lockdown, which is this mechanism here. The only places I haven't really been, or can't currently access, are these 2 rooms, that room, and mission storage. So, I mean, my plan was to go to mission storage. If it's not in mission storage, it's going to be one of these 3 rooms. If it's not in one of these 3 rooms, I don't see how we can progress the game. To be honest. I say the parenthesis in a general way, like you have locked places you can go, you just don't know which is the correct place. Maybe you do based on notes then. Yeah. I get what you mean. It's like the game is RNG in a sense that the item's going to be in somewhere, but we just don't know which somewhere. But that's what saving, turning the generator on, and then finding out is for. And then reloading. God damn it. Maybe have one last snoop around with my riddles free ass hint. What, do you think it's not in one of these rooms I need to brick? I feel like I've looked everywhere. I think you don't need a brick. Hey, my brick's still good. Oh, I thought maybe it would bring it up on screen. $4827. Wait, so Pastry, are you saying you think I could have opened this door without using the brick? Because I tried to open this door like at least twice. Not this door. This door? This door is locked. Look a smidge to the right of the door. Oh. Of course I didn't think to go in here. I'm claustrophobic. Are you kidding me? This was never on the agenda. I don't look at vents and think there's a way in. I look at vents and go, I'm never going there. Alright, well, while I'm here, let's just figure out. Got a grenade. That's the one we need. Delisle? Which we don't have. 5376 14. I'm gonna come back here, chat, with the lights off. We're just doing it. We're doing like a dry run. Five, 3, 7, 6. Is that cloth, fuel? Just looking to see if there's anything I'd be missing. More fuel. Flare.
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue.
Argue!
God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
Okay. Like a socket wrench that's in that guy's thing. We did see one thing where I could use that, right? I'm pretty sure. That guy has bullet. Alright, fuel, and then it would be unlock the door. Okay. I don't think we need the Jenny for this. And apparently we don't need the brick. We're going to do it a bit at a time because I'm going to be making a lot of noise. It's not very visible there, is it? Kind of want to, like... I wish you could just pick it up. And rotate it. There you go, that's better. This generator's full, so... Not sure, but I think you can't leave them like that. I watched Cowardly Pastry here in the chat play a bit of this game, and they left that shit, like, all over the place. And it didn't seem to disappear. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I'll gladly go put them in a chest.
9th of July. $53.76.14. 4827. It might have only been certain things. So Pastry, feel free to tell me that's wrong and I should put that in the chest. Don't recall ever losing anything like fuel. Not sure about bricks though, to be honest. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had your fuel fucking all over the base, from what I remember. $53.76. Whose is it? Fortin. Let me read what you're saying here. Use transfer. I don't recall ever losing anything like that. Not sure about bricks. I kept all the fuel right next to the generator on the shelf. I do think that's the intent of the shelves, to put stuff on, but it's not easy to do in an orderly manner. I think it's almost impossible to use the topmost and bottommost shelves. Genuinely don't know if the bricks will stay between loading. I never took bricks into the safe room. Well, we've loaded. Technically. I don't know if they'll stay between closing the game fully or not, though. That's a different matter altogether. I'll give you one tip about bricks and any held items like that. Go on. Did I not pick up a second bullet in there? Could have sworn I did. With the map, each area does have its own quick loading moment. Game might pause or stutter. If you're holding a brick, it will fucking vanish, so don't try to be sneaky with them. Right, okay. Like where it's loading chunks of the map, I assume. Alrighty.
Probably not going to be too precious about the bricks, though. I mean, like, these are helpful, but I'm sure I can find more in an area when I need to find one. Right, we did all the codes. We left a grenade in that room, but I'm not, like, in too much of a rush to go get it. What we did learn, though, is we need Delisle's code in order to get his socket wrench, which should get me access to the wine cellar, I believe. Don't worry, chat. I'm not going to cheese the game so much that I'm going to ruin it. But I am going to be doing a lot of, like, reloading saves and stuff. There's just no reason not to. But, for example, I'm going to take this, this brick and go open this, this door in a minute. When I do... Where's the switch for the electrics? Or more to the point, where are the electrics for this area? Actually, no, this isn't where I need to be anyway. This is the wrong bit. Never mind. That actually had to be like round here, right? I say we're gonna reload this in a minute anyway, but where are the lights going here? Walking dark, mate. Okay. I actually might not reload this one. STD LaRue. From M. Fournier to D. Blanchett, I'm now putting into writing what I have reported to both my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th of May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again, it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. Lasted but a split second, but I'm quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted. Like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. Keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I'm formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Yeah, mate, I fucking feel that. That'd be my response too. Please help me. You know what? Might leave this brick here. Alright, not too bad. I do like that I got an extra carry item slot. That's nice. We also got access to the Lyle's code, 1894. I do have a question for those of you who have played this game a decent chunk and know certain things about it that I do not. And these might be questions you don't even know the answers to, but still. One thing I'm wondering is, when you go to the safe room, how much of like a just reset is that of the monster's aggro? Or is he like, if he chases you all the way to the safe room, is he literally going to be in the tunnels right next to the safe room next time you come outside? You know what I mean? 1894. Nope. I think he out there. He mad. He was coming to get me. He wasn't happy that I got the item. I don't know. The reason I ask is because, like, from a game design standpoint, this safe room has a safe room music, like, thing that starts off, kicks up. And, I wonder if that's, like, he's gone now. You answered your own question. He kind of did. Alright, this is gonna be good. We need this. So that's gonna unlock a lot, actually. That's gonna unlock, like, 3 separate areas, at least. I think it might even unlock this, actually. I think this was on lockdown too. It's gonna kind of bust open the bunker for us, isn't it, a little bit? Pun intended. Alright, let's do a exploratory run. I'm settling into a bit of a groove of like how I want to tackle this game. I need an immerse yourself redeem? No, you ain't getting that. Oh yeah, there's your loading. If you want me to play this game through to completion, I need something, pastry. That's a very brickable door. Wrong button. Attention! The power in this part of the facility is daisy chained. Shut off the power in one section in the chain, the subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Renard. Okay. Well, I think we have started the daisy chaining. Looks like it might just end there, truthfully. Whack! 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 30th of April 1916, finally got some answers from the engineering team. Commander believes there are old Roman tunnels adjacent to our position. They're opening them this evening. Command hopes to use them to launch a surprise attack. If any attack at this point could be termed surprise, as if any attack at this point could be termed surprise. This is a war. We're always expecting an attack. Curious to see these tunnels, though. A little dash of antiquity would liven up the place. It certainly helped keep my mind off the daily grind of the war. 9th of May. The officers presented me today with a rather unexpected and strange gift. Aging texts from inside the Roman tunnels. Seems they got word of my interests. Took them, of course, but the truth is these texts are far too fragile, too valuable to survive life in this horrid place. They require more delicate hands, more learned minds than mine. Still, curiosity reigns. 11th of May. This morning, Ackerman died of his wounds. I've only known him a time, but I considered him one of my better friends here. Hope heaven welcomes him. To distract myself, I've been going over the texts, and have had quite a shock. These texts are not Roman in origin. The language is Latin, or Latinate at least, but what they're writing about has no relation to what I know of Roman culture of any era. The texts seem to be of a religious or at least superstitious nature. A phrase is repeated, to cross into the darkness, beyond, and then something about sight. 13th of May. Haven't slept. Need to get this down. The texts are of a religious nature. Whoever these ancient people were, they believed that they had found a means to immortality. And to achieve this goal, they needed access to what they thought was some other world, one dominated by darkness and ruled by, I don't know. They use words I can't translate. Ruled by something. They claimed that dark otherworld was full of spirits, monsters, and that the air there was endlessly alive with cries of torment and the sickly rattle of souls near death. Is what they were using the tunnels for. For them, it was a doorway into some pagan hell. The texts are full of wild stories of blood orgies, sadistic spirits of awful things these men and women would do to each other in worship of darkness. They speak at length of some substance that is meant to grant the worthy some kind of immortality in darkness. I'm on patrol tonight. Need to sleep before then, but then I'm back to this. That sounds awful, mate. Uh-oh. Neuer has been telling us of the tunnel text, describing what these tunnels were used for, but I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was in there, in the dark. Dreamt of it every night now. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like a dream. I'm at a ritual. It begins with the drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick, like mucus or honey, repulsive and yet intoxicating. As I drink, it warms my body. Fills me with a lust for all things carnal, sex, blood, flesh. Around me are others, their faces hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master, the same end, a place in an unending kingdom, immortality. Things I do in these dreams, a terrible whirl of horrors, bloody and twirled, that make the charnel pit of the war seem like mere play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams I'm elated. The worst part, the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence and the ecstasy in the pitch black darkness. Now, fuck that. You gotta get some help for that, buddy. That ain't right. Let's go save the brick stage, shall we? Chat, I'm thinking about not resetting that run. We found a lot of stuff. We did use some Jenny fuel, but we got some Jenny fuel. Like, I think we're okay. I think that was a good use of my propane accessories. We got some meat. Expired meat should not be consumed by soldiers. Better used to attract rodents and other bunker pests can be thrown. Right, so what, we went down into the soldiers' quarters, right? Went down into here, did a bit of exploring. I guess Arsenal is the other place we kind of like know to go somewhere. We didn't get any more codes. We didn't get any more like actual progress, but we got notes, we found some items. And Brick is still here. Good job, Brick. I am still a bit upset about my lack of Bible. But I guess they were haunted Bibles anyway. No, never mind, there it is! Came back to me. Oh. Sweet, beautiful book of lies about a man. Sorry, Christians are shook. Let's see. So what are our actual objectives right now? We have communication quarters in the soldiers area or whatever. That seemed locked. We found that door, but it looked locked. This, we've got to find the dynamite. The detonator handle is in the fucking Roman tunnels, which I don't even know how we get to there. Someone probably said in one of the notes, but in the teacup. Evening, just got home from working a fundraiser. Ooh. Crapped yourself yet? Actually, no. So far, I mean, we've had a couple of, like, moments where, you know, some noises were a bit scary and I had to run away, but we haven't even actually confronted the monster yet, so in that sense, no. For a minute, I thought you were asking Finn if she crapped herself because I blinded the message. Nice fundraiser, Finn. Did you crap yourself? Let me ask, if you were a horror protagonist, would you piss? Let's go ahead and make it save. Yeah, I hope the fundraiser went well, though, Finn. As someone who's about to partake in their own fundraiser, I wish you all of the good. Wait. Fucking door code, mate. Why are there so many? This is their house. Bunky has a lot of pet rats. He's in that hole. Like, I'm pretty sure if I walked past that hole, he would just grab me and take me in there. So I can't really go that way right now. Even though I want to do a little bit more exploration of that area. So I might just go this way instead for now. Carry on checking around here. So, could go check out the prison. This is one we're probably going to reload, so... There's so many of these fucking areas that have, like, a map in them, and they're all closed. Every single fucking one of them. Just kind of want to see how much that actually used, but... It's not too bad. Part of me's thinking that whatever I just set off, I won't have to set off again. We did get some healing. Here's the way I'm gonna look at this, chat. Right now, we have fuel in reserve, right? Once I start getting to the point where we're no fuel in reserve, that's when I need to worry more, I think, about not spending as much fuel doing a reconnaissance. So, like, now we don't have any fuel sitting here. This is where I would be more, likely to want to turn the Jenny on and, reload a save. Right now, we should be using the light, I think. I think that's fine. Alright, so someone's in the prison who's alive. We heard someone say, like, hello. But we also, like, opened a door and a bunch of things fell over and it got real noisy and the monster was coming. Soldiers' quarters. There's a lot of rats. It seems like we need to get some sort of route to the communications room and get that open. Arsenal, we didn't really get very far in the arsenal. There was a little area we could climb into the tunnels. Let's go do a... Oh, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. Information is key. Okay? I want to learn how to use this dang thing. So how does this work? Anyone know? Why he turn? Now he turn? I just turned it off, dickhead! Alright, it's going, I think. Oh, yeah, it's like that, huh? Basically just equals to the amount of fuel left. It's a good way to figure out just how much time we have. Hoi! Okay, we did find another dog tag. Didn't have a code on it. Chat, what is that noise? Wait, is that... Hang on. Oh. Okay, chat, hang on. Can you hear this? Let me get near the window. Do you hear that? You hear that? That's a fucking deer outside. So I'm playing my horror game, there's a deer outside going, "Arr!" I'm like, cool. Thanks, deer. I appreciate that. Fucking noisy bastard. Right, we're not gonna save. We're still on reconnaissance. I thought it was in the game because it was so loud that it was coming through my headset. It's so loud, man. Fucking shut up. I've got enough noises going on. They're better on a plate. Feel that. I don't hate the deer around here or anything. I've got no real major issue with them.
Hallo? Ist jemand da? Schnell bitte! Bitte!
Shh. Oh, dude.
Ich kann es hören! Es kommt! Nein! Nein! Lass es nicht zu! Die Welt ist das Stern! Ich kann es hören! Schließ das wieder! Die Welt ist das Stern!
So we have a fella down here? A German? The deer is still making all the noise? Shut up, asshole. Right, you know what, chat, I want to test something. And this is probably going to get me killed. What did you shoot? I blinked. I wanted to see if shooting the door would open the door. Just out of, like, interest. I'm still on reconnaissance. I still plan to load this save, by the way. One more test. That definitely works. Absolute waste of ammo. But it works. They're all like, my friend, he dead. For a fucking grenade aim. I don't even know if that did anything. Alright, well, let's load the save. That's enough reconnaissance. Let's see if we can get one more thing done before before we finish up the stream for the night. In fact, I'm also going to snooze the ad break because that's a really bad time. Okay. Yeah, we really didn't do anything during that. We just kind of like tried some stuff out. We got a decent amount of healing. We got some bottles. What else is there really for me to do here? Prison, we could go and activate that trap if we wanted to. And then, like, get the fuck out of Dodge. That's a fairly easy run. Soldiers' quarters feels like a little bit of a puzzle I'm gonna have to figure out. Or at least come back when I have a way into the communications room. I might need to go and, like, search for a way into the communications room. Arsenal... There was a dog tag in Arsenal, but it was like, there's nothing on it. I might go and set off that prison trap real quick. What are you going to do to unwind after this, Mael? Some cognac? I might just sit in a very well-lit room. Did I already set off the trap? I mean, I guess I did. I must have saved after setting off that trap. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the prison. I have a horrible feeling I might need to go and shoot the fella. Seems like be a waste of a bullet. Soldiers' quarters. I guess we could go... I want to do one last thing, even if it fails. Let's try go to the soldiers' quarters and see if I can get into the communications room with the Jenny on. And, you know, if we can't, I can save. It's fine. Also, I'm gonna snooze the ads again. God dang ads. A lot of rats following me up here, eh? Alright, fellas, calm down. Oh, shit. Ah. Well then. Oh, I'm so glad you don't set those up. Man, he was right there. Alright, that's fine. That gave me something on my map. Which, admittedly, we're not really marking off yet because we can't get into the soldiers' quarters. So, I think I'm going to leave myself with some instruction for next time, is what we're going to do. First off, future Maelstrom, don't use too much generator fuel. Okay? Step 1. Step 2, I think we might need to take a brick to the soldiers' quarters and open up that door and get the map, because I really... That's the only one I could fucking see us being able to get to the map room safely right now, because it's right down there. It's like the first turn. And obviously... Never forget. The New Testament. But that's where I'm going to finish for tonight, chat. Because I have a lot of extra life planning still left to do. Well, not really planning, but setting up left to do. And we'll get into a bit more of a substantial bunky session, I guess, on the next one of these, which won't be until next Tuesday. It's not going to be our Monday game, it's going to be our Tuesday game, as we're doing that as a favour for Pastry, basically, because otherwise they won't be able to watch the game they redeemed. So... Now, there's only one thing I can really do, huh? Just to finish off. We've saved, we've done all the saving. Right, folks, stick around. I'll go through what's happening for the rest of the week, but I think you probably know what it is. But that's gonna be it for the bunkie for another week. I'll see y'all next week for some more bunkie on Tuesday.